This is MC Sha-Rock, the first female MC of hip-hop culture, and I want to send a shout-out to my sister, over here at CrossoverTV. I love you, girl.
It's the joint. We're gonna prove to the world that we're for real. We're gonna prove to everybody we know the real deal. We got golden voices and hearts to steal. Because the 5 MCs, they got to be real. Before they hear the party people yell Sugar Hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill. Ooh, that's the joint. These words we said we want y'all to hear. We're gonna make a lot of sense. We're gonna make it clear. We're gonna rock this place. We're gonna do some class. We're gonna do.
What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a party up in here. Here we go. Tap them in the head. Let's go.
Get the dance on. Look at what you make up and get that dance on. Yo, can I see your dance on? Hey, let's go, yo. Let me see you. Fuck with me, the people gonna be something. I'm talking lifetime action. I don't know the way so I can release the stretch on my bestie. If you down, what? Go pound for pound, hold on what? Toe to toe, go for blow, round and round. I'm wondering, cause I bring the thunder with the rain. Yo, call the confusion to the brain. Let's go.
Hey, it's Julie Kendra here. We're so live all over the world. www.bronxnet.org. And I'm chilling with my girl, Tia Evette. What's going on?
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
Tia, the creator, is for her social media platform.
Yes, correct.
And I just want to give her a big shout out.
Thank you.
She is the executive producer and creative director.
Yes, ma'am.
Of MC Sha-Rock Day.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's a lot going on.
Yes.
So I'm super proud of you.
Thank you. It means a lot.
And so you want to say what this photo is right here?
Oh, that's a photo of me and Mommy. Or let me say Sha-Rock. Me and MC Sha-Rock at the MC Sha-Rock Day in the Bronx. Because, you know, we have one in Wilmington, North Carolina. So June 7th, we was passing out goodies, like you said in the other show. We had,
yes.
Yeah.
Always.
So, yeah.
I give a big shout out. The first one was so amazing. It was in a school.
Right.
And I truly enjoyed it. We actually got to really hang out with a whole lot of kids.
7 years ago.
And that's my favorite thing. And the 7th annual, and being there from day one, super important to me. And so from now on, they have me. I have lent myself to MC Sha-Rock Day.
Yes, yes. So, and we appreciate you so much.
Above all, you know, I'll be there. I think that I've just eliminated my events for the day so I could stick with your event. So I just want to say I have to.
I appreciate it.
It's the hip hop culture. And I want to thank you all for allowing health people.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I was telling the executive director, Anthony, I was saying to him that, you know, Solandi, that, you know, he's a new executive director of Health People.
Correct.
I just want to say this. He is the former is Chris Norwood. And we've been going back.
Yeah.
But I just want to say this year is the first year that we've really seriously brought health to this event.
I think it's important. Like the last interview that we did is very important because our community, sometimes we don't take the time out to really check on ourselves and see what's going on with our bodies, you know, and that's a big problem in our community. So when you have awareness, like health people and different, you know,
Dr. Dre came on
right.
board
That was awesome
with us to do the DSMP.
Right. It's important to have that awareness out there. So we appreciate you being out there.
I love you.
And taking the time. In the pouring rain, we're going to get to that in a minute. Because God was there. We're going to get to that in a minute. But yes, thanks for coming out in the rain. Thanks for staying until the sun came out. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you.
It's kind of like a bathing suit. I felt like I had on the bathing suit. And it's
Everybody-
kind of like I was just getting wet all day in the water, like going in the water, back in, get out, get back
Back
in,
in,
get
yeah,
out.
yeah.
But you know, you got to take one for the team, and you guys are my team. I want to say thank you so much for keeping the you know, because it's that feel of the Bronx. You're like
Right.
you brought the, you know, every artist, like you brought so many of the hip hop, the founders, you
Right.
know. You brought the history out there.
Well, that's the whole mission for Mommy's company, MC Sha-Rock. That's the whole mission, is that she wants to preserve the hip hop culture and keep it alive, and through her kids. And we're going to continue this festivals for years to come. We're just going to have, you know, if I'm not here, we're going to have a new executive creative director for MC Sha-Rock.
you gonna be here.
You know, we just want to preserve, and it's a lot of people that's a lot of companies. You got LL, you got Nas, you got a lot of people that's really trying to preserve the culture and what it's really meant on, built on peace, unity, and having fun. And for this to be our 7th annual, we have not had any issues with the crowd, the concert goers. I'm sorry, the festival goers that come and support MC Sha-Rock Day. We have no, you know, everything's just been about what hip hop was built on, peace, unity, and having fun. And that's what Mommy's mission is when it comes to her festivals. And to also, for the, my generation and the younger generations to know, like, okay, these are the founding members. These are who, you know, started the culture. Or these who, you know, passed the torch to this person, or passed the torch to, you know, to the younger generation. You got to know where you come from to know
Most
where you're
definitely.
going.
And we don't. And I feel like, I kind of feel like when you ask children, like for Black History Month, what's your history? And I feel like that's huge. It's like they do not know.
Well, we can't depend on the schools to teach that. I know that's a whole different subject, but it starts at home. The parents have to know, and I'm not talking about hip hop culture. I'm just talking about our history. You know, as you know, whether it's Latinos, you know, African Americans, like you gotta know your history. You gotta know where you come from, because then you'll have a better understanding of who you are. So when we talk about hip hop too, it's the same thing. You gotta know the struggles that the pioneers went through to even make it to hit, you know, mainstream radio, and all the things they had to endure just for you to be where you at as this new millennial artist, you know. So and then maybe you'll respect the culture more. You're not going to respect anything if you think that you the one who's just, you making all this money, and you're the one, you feel like I don't need to know my history because I'm making this money. But when you know your history, you're going to respect it more. That's just like when it comes to our culture. When you know what our ancestors been through, you'll respect your elders better, you know.
So, and this is Juneteenth.
Yeah.
So happy Juneteenth Day.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yes, happy Juneteenth. And I don't know why it had to be, you know, but I just want to say thank you all for what you do. I want to say thank you for bringing the artists. You gave opportunity for artists to get on stage,
Yes.
and to perform. And you know, I gotta give it to my girl, you know, Grammy award winning Roxanne Shante. She
That's auntie.
I love her. I love her. You just gotta go to her Instagram. Check her out on Instagram every
She's
day.
so dope. She's so
And
dope.
You be dying. You be cracking up. If you're having a rough day, just go
She's
click
a
on her
comedian.
post.
Like,
Yes.
I feel like one of the callings that she probably missed is being a comedian. She's funny.
You just gotta click on her post, and your day will be like up and running again. So
Yeah.
a big
So
shout out.
Shout out to Roxanne Shante. This is her 2nd year hosting MC Sha-Rock Day. And shout out to all the performers that perform, as far as DMC. Thank you so much.
He came through and he was tossing out cookies.
Yes.
And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wait, why you ain't throw it? I know he must have knew I was diabetic, so he didn't throw me a
Oh,
cookie in
Lord.
my direction. My direction didn't have no
It
cookies.
was me throwing cookies.
Oh,
so
was it you
I
throwing the
probably saw
cookies?
you like, nope. I'm playing. I'm just joking. But yeah, so, and the cookies are really, really good. To anybody that wants too. I think it's dmccookies.com. But go to his Instagram. Like them cookies are really good.
Check him out
So-
because I was looking when I said let me just check him out on his like his Instagram and his. So I did see the site. So whatever you want to know about an artist, just check out there. Just Google their name.
Google's your friend.
Google's your friend.
And also shout out to Mr. Cheeks. Mr. Cheeks came out from the Lost Boys. And who else performed? Wow, I feel like Curtis Blow for showing up. He didn't perform, but he came out to support. And him and his wife, we appreciate that.
And wait, did you say his wife?
Yeah, his wife.
I want to
there.
give a big shout out. It is Shirley's birthday today.
Oh.
So a big shout out to Curtis Blow's wife.
Happy
I love
birthday.
you. I already texted you today, and I just want to tell you, happy birthday. God is shining all over you and on you.
Yes.
Peace and blessings to you.
Yep.
It's all in the atmosphere because you are so amazing. All the things that you do for the Hip Hop Church, and a little bit later in the program, I'll give you some clips. I go religiously, and I get my blessings, and so many other people get their blessings. So just love God. I'm telling y'all, love the higher power. Love something that makes we gotta make sense. Make it make sense.
You gotta have him in
go
your,
ahead, Tia.
No, I was agreeing with you. You gotta have him in your life, and for you, let's bring up God. Pouring down raining, MC Sha-Rock Day started. God showed up and said, I'm going to give you 3 hours of good weather so you can give this festival to the community. I was this close to pulling the plug because it was 3 o'clock. The show started at, the festival started at 2 o'clock, and it was pouring down raining. We're talking about God right now, okay?
Amen.
So give me a chance. So 3:30, I told my my DJs, my production team, I think I'm gonna pull the plug. And we're not gonna have to, cause safety reasons, we got speakers out there, we got a lot of electrical stuff out there. It's like, I think I'm gonna pull this plug. And then something was like, right when I said that, something was like, see it through, I got you. And I made this post on Facebook, and I'm going to keep saying it because God had our back. Some said, see it through, I got you. In that same breath, I turned around and said, y'all, we just going to stay up just a little bit longer, okay? We're gonna work it through. When it's time for everybody to perform, why God gave us 3 hours of beautiful weather, everybody was out there able to see a great show. The performers didn't get wet.
I did.
We did.
We said we because we was moving all around.
We was moving on around, but majority of the crowd that came around 4 o'clock, they didn't get rained on. They didn't get rained on until we had good weather for 3 hours. And I said, that ain't nothing but God, because it was not looking good. So I just want to shout out God. I want to shout out the people, the festival goers that came out and
in the
still
rain.
Support. Some of y'all was really out in the rain. Y'all was with me when it started, and y'all was soaked like me, and y'all stayed there. Shout out to the vendors.
Oh my God, yes.
Y'all did not pack up and leave because y'all got the bulk of the rain because we was out there since 9 a.m. So I want to shout them out too.
Shaking crab.
Yeah,
shaking crab. I mean, the food is always amazing. Seafood and the corn and
Do
all
you want
the
me
good
to
food.
shout out the vendors? Not the vendors, but all the sponsors now. Or do we got time?
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. So I want to we met Joe right here, and Joe has a restaurant.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put up some of the restaurants. I just want to say this one thing. When you own a business, I had a friend that owns a business, Diana Flowers. And he owns a business, but he supports everything that I do. Remember you guys came up and you had all these long stem roses?
Yes.
And it's because that's the support that we get in our community. So we're going to talk about community support and how we keep these events going.
Right.
So for this particular event, he actually closed his business, went to buy grocery, and he cooked like this huge tray of chicken because he owns a restaurant at one point. And him and his wife just cooked for us for MC Sha-Rock Day, and I brought it over.
Yes.
And I just wanted to say thank you for the people that go above and
And
beyond for
beyond.
the community.
Yes.
Because we fed the, one thing you do is you guys feed the community for
Yes,
MC Sha-Rock Day.
for free.
For
Okay.
free. And I want to say thank you. I thank
thank-
you 100% because we have a lot of food insecurities in our borough. So thank you so much for what you do. Now let's thank the people that helped, that put this together. We did say Shaking Crab.
Yes. So it's a lot of, we have.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at my phone too. Wait,
I'm sorry.
We're gonna look at our phone, y'all. I'm sorry to do this, but we're gonna do it.
Because it's I don't want to leave anybody
And
out.
we-
So
and we
I had to
don't.
make sure that, I get everybody. So
Y'all got
and
y'all phones at home?
These are our brand partners that help make this possible. So we want to shout out to Monster Energy Drink and Monster Music. So New York Music Month, that is the mayor's office, and King Talk Radio, Mr. King. He is running for councilman for District 12. So let's get out and vote Andy King, because Andy King is really, really, really instrumental in the community.
Okay, wait. So I got to say this now because we're talking about voting.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I just have to say this. We have to say that Crossover TV and the view of everybody running, we just want to salute all the people running. So
Yes.
vote for who you want to select in your community. And make sure, like today, I went out there, I was with the borough president, but, we want to support everybody that's running, and I want you to look them up and check out and see what you like about your candidate.
Correct.
So you can go out and you can have, when you vote, you're voting smart. So for
Right.
what we need in our community. So a big shout out, and I want to wish all the candidates good luck from Crossover TV Live.
Correct. Correct. Just let your voice be heard.
Yes.
No matter who you vote for.
Yes, be heard. I
Right.
like, now that one I like.
Vote Andy King. I'm playing.
Okay.
So-
So evidently, no, it's okay. She is definitely voting for Councilman King.
Well, I don't live here, so I can't
well, she
vote.
is definitely not voting, but she's saying that she's talking about somebody.
Andy
now,
King is
I
very-
can tell you this. Now, I can tell you this. Many years ago, when he was Councilman King, for autism, and my son has epilepsy and autism and Lennox-Gastaut. Now, Andy King helped us in a hospital.
Of course
where
he did.
and I wanted to bring this up. I wanted to bring this up because he was there to support us. He knew the board of directors, and so we had like a boardroom meeting. This is unheard of. A boardroom meeting with every team of doctors that my son had. Several teams of doctors. We had his school, Gersh Academy. So we had so many people come up, and I just want to say a big shout out and thank you for that, Andy King. So I told him when I saw him, Councilman King. I still call him Councilman King.
Me too.
So I just want to say, I don't want to seem prejudiced, but I love the borough president. I love my borough president because I followed her out on all her initiatives. But that doesn't mean
That's
that
two different things.
yeah,
though.
that doesn't mean
They
that
run it
I
for two
don't.
different things.
Only because I know the work. You really got to look up your politicians.
Yeah.
And know their journey and what
Yep.
they're doing for your borough, or what they want to do, or what they say they can do for your borough.
Right.
But I have some candidates coming up, and I got a lot of questions for them because I want to know what you're gonna
as
do.
you should, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So right, Tia?
That's correct. You're
Okay.
absolutely right about that.
That comes from me and Tia.
So and then so King Talk Radio, that's Mr. Andy King, and then we have the YEP organization that helped us out. Compulsive Magazine, Shaking Crab, Crystal for Healing, Health People.
Aw.
The health people, once
And
again,
yes,
the
health
health people.
And Dr. Anthony Solandi is our new executive director at Health People. And wait till you guys meet him. You're going to love him.
I appreciate y'all for being out there,
Thank
too.
you.
We have Kendra Crossover TV.
Aw, thank you.
Joe and Mo Electronics. Shout out to the winner who won the Apple laptop.
Aw. I needed a picture of that. So next time I come on
Yes.
air, you send me a picture.
Okay.
So I can make sure I put it up. Okay?
I got you.
Okay.
Mixed Chicks, Nadine Muhammad, Steve Kaz.
Wait, did they come out?
Mixed Chicks? Or-
No, Nadine and
Yes.
Steve, they came out?
No. Oh, no, they wasn't there. They
Okay,
wasn't
but
there.
they supported you guys.
Yes.
Big shout out. I love them. So we have Steve Cass made this amazing painting for my son.
Oh, he's
He did some
dope.
amazing artwork. I went
He's
out
so
to his
dope.
studio And we got a lot of footage in his studio, so look out for that because I want to
Yes.
air those clips. That's something I want to do.
And I'm gonna send you a picture because he did my mother's whole entire outfit. He designed her outfit for the Grammys.
Wow.
When she performed on the Grammys.
Oh my God!
So
I love
that's-
Steve Cass.
yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me give a. Can we shout? Can we clap him out? Steve Cass in studio. That's for you, Steve Cass and Nadine Muhammad. I'm paying homage.
Okay. And then we have the OJ luxury car service, DMC Cookies, Tanya Marie Naturals, Hey Ma Productions. That's it's another company along with my company that's helping do my mother's movie that's coming soon. The Black History 101 Mobile Museum, Michelle Graham from Fearless 4, the Bronx County Historical Society, Iconic Times, Main Event, Shane the Dribble Machine. Thanks for the basketball. Somebody won that. The Birth of Hip Hop, Lambert Housing Documentary, Deborah Carter. I got you down here twice, Deborah Carter. Hip Hop on Rocks, Unlimited Ultimate Wireless, sorry, and Deborah Carter's Hip Hop Forever organization, and Pesco 131 Entertainment.
And don't forget Thai Cookery. I want to say thank you to Thai Cookery.
Yes.
Right here, it happened right here.
Yes.
He said, you know what? He told Sha, like, okay, I got you. And I said, you sure you got her? Because
And he did.
If you say you got her, and I said, if he says it, he means it.
Right.
So Thai Cookery, I want to thank you so much. We went all the way out there to pick up that food, and it was amazing.
Thank you
and
so
thank
much.
you so much, Joe. We love you, honey. And I also want to say, Chris Norwood from Health People, thank you so much. You instilled so much in me and all the peers and all the folks that work hard over there at Health People for diabetes, asthma. We have our recidivism, like that's our Arches program. We work with young youth. So it's just so we have like a lot of programs that help people. So I really want you guys to stay tuned to Health People. And Chris Norwood is no longer our executive director. She's retired. So I just want to make that very clear that we have a new executive director. And I love you, Dr. Anthony Salandi. So just look forward to seeing some positive work coming from Health People. I want to
Nice.
thank the Bronx Borough President. I picked up some
Yes.
awards to give out to Dr. Dre,
Yes.
to DJ Hollywood, and
Busy
Chief
B.
Rocker Busy B. So you
Yes.
want to say something about the
Yes.
award session? You had another award ceremony.
Right, we had the the Presidential Award,
Lifetime Achievement
the
Award.
Lifetime Achievement Award. Yes, so that was given to Grandmaster Cass and Mr. Andy King, and we also had our B-Boy Award segment where we honored the first generation B-Boys, which it was a lot of it. We had Shasha wasn't out there, but I'm not gonna name everybody. But shout out to the B-Boys
DJ
that was
Kaz,
there.
Kaz,
Got
go
the
Kaz.
Presidential Award.
I got that photo. Dr. Dre,
That's
everybody.
him.
Ed Love and Dr. Dre, you remember him best that way. Doing a lot for diabetes. He's going to do a DSMP. Chief
Take a
Rocker Busy B.
He performed.
He had his
yes.
award I presented to him from the Bronx Borough President,
Correct.
Vanessa L. Gibson.
Yep. That's Roxanne Shante, and we had a
Grammy
contest.
Award-winning.
Grammy Award-winning Roxanne Shante. We had a freestyle contest, so that's one of the contestants right there, Joe Nip. He was so awesome. It's a little crowd action right there. We have.
I love that photo. I
Yeah.
love that big. It's like a big prop, and I love it.
And I want to.
Who did it?
I want to shout Irv, the guy that's holding it. I want to shout him out, and I'm so sorry that you wasn't the first person I shout out because Irv works diligently with me with sponsors.
Wow.
So and with sponsors and I'm sorry, not sponsors, but the product placement. So all the stuff that you see out there, the laptop, the ring lights, the shirts from Birth of Hip Hop, the clothes that we give away for free. Irv is the one that really worked diligent with us to get product placement.
I love it.
Shout
I
out
love
to
it. So
him.
let's give him in studio a big shout out.
Yes.
And you can see
That's
all the awards being given out.
To the B-boys. Those are the B-boys that were honored that day.
Is that the lifetime achievement or?
No, those are from the Bronx Borough President,
Vanessa Gibson.
Miss Vanessa Gibson.
So we got an additional 3, the additional 3 along with those.
Yes, so thank you for that, Miss Vanessa Gibson. Yep.
We love you. And she also, okay, so you see Al behind me.
Yeah, Mr.
And who's
Wave.
that?
Mr. Wave. He is second generation.
Explain it.
He's a break dancer, but he came later on. He came later on.
You can't erase me?
But he's very dope, Mr. Wave. Yep.
There from the beginning for the first one, You Can't Erase Me. So don't forget, the documentary is amazing. So,
oh, yeah.
thank you, Kevin, for coming out. That's Dr. Anthony Salandi, the Executive Director of Health People, and Chris Norwood. She's retired now, but hey, we were out there. Dr. Dre right behind us. So shout out to Dr. Dre doing DSMP with us. And we're going to keep going.
Nice.
Yes, you know it's
Yes.
Let Me Love You.
The Force MDs. Quick story. They so my mother said, yes, the Force MDs one of the members is coming out. He's just going to come out support. But the surprise is that they was going to perform. So I had to switch this whole schedule because we was going to have the Force MDs perform now. Because when legends come through, you just got to make it happen. And they gave an awesome show. And the sun was shining. They was able to go in the crowd.
I know.
And sing
I
to the
was like,
crowd.
wait a minute. I was walking to the stage because I heard them. First, I was with Curtis Blow. And then I was walking to the stage because I heard Stevie D. And then I'm in the middle. I said, Stevie D was right next to me. I said,
in the
how you
middle,
get in the crowd?
singing.
So shout out to Curtis Blow in the middle.
Yes.
Right there. And I was like, okay. So we were just all mixing up together, mixing, blending,
They
and having a great time.
such a dope show.
So they did, and I love them. And Dr. Dre.
Yes.
And
that is the first rapper of hip hop culture.
Coke LaRock.
That's him.
Coke LaRock. And the Coke I say the Coke LaRock team is in the building. They were in the building.
And I'm sorry,
Please believe me.
I said rapper. I'm talking my generation lingo. MC.
Fly Guy was out there. I took a picture with Fly Guy.
Yes, he was.
And look at that crowd in the rain. And I just want to say
that was in the rain, baby. That was that sunshine. That was that sunshine.
But it rained first. Remember, it rained first. We got wet, and then we stayed, and then we got 3 hours of break, and then when Mr. Cheeks came, it was raining, right?
It was that was 6 o'clock. That was 6 o'clock. So from 3 to 6, we had beautiful weather, and this is a photo of the weather how it was for 3 hours. Yes.
So it was beautiful, but look how far that crowd goes back.
Yes.
And so I just want to say, we were out there giving out strawberries and talking about health. And what's going on right there?
This is the kids, this is the Nation of Islam came out to give us a beautiful message, and this is the kids of the organization.
All right, so I want to say this is, this is what you do. So this is Sha-Rock Day. This is what we were able to put out. And I just want to say thank you.
So
and
Sunday,
that's the brunch.
That Sunday, the next day we had a brunch called Mike and Mimosas, where we get.
I didn't drink mimosa. I don't no problems.
No.
Some
it's
of the
fine.
ladies had some nice drinks.
We all had drinks. Except for you.
You see me in the burgundy in the middle. Yes.
So this was a mixer for media execs, your radio personalities, your artists, your musicians. We had different type of people in there that did a lot of great things
and CeCe
for the
LaRock
community.
was, as you can see, that's me and Tia. That's my girl right here. I'm telling you, every time you see me, you might just see Tia. So I don't know, okay?
Oh, that's my baby.
That's my intern now. So as soon as I get Bronx, that's Bronx, everybody.
That's my son,
as soon as I get
Bronx.
Bronx in the studio, you guys are going to know. I'm going to try to get him at least once every, couple,
whatever
2
you
months,
need.
once a month. So we're going to work and all those giveaways that happen at the brunch. So tell me about the giveaways.
I have mentioned Tanya Naturals and Mixed Chicks. They were just our product place. They give us different products so we can give to the young ladies. We had a free raffle at the brunch, and those are the winners from our free raffle.
And I didn't win anything.
Oh,
I kept on trying to figure out, can I just win one? But I was okay
But
with it.
everybody
we all
left.
had a gift bag.
Yes, everybody
We had a
left for the
bag.
gift bag. Everybody left for the gift
We
bag.
had a gift bag, so I'm happy. I was messing with Breakout's wife, so I was like, girl. She's like, I'll share with you, because I'm a sharer and she's a sharer. That's why we get along.
Okay.
And we sharers.
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh.
I'm a sharer.
Okay.
I will help
mommy,
you before I hurt you.
I'm surrounded by a lot of Scorpios.
So listen, we had a great time, right?
Yes, we had a
All right.
wonderful
So
time.
we wrapped it up on Sunday, and actually, I don't know if this is gonna come up if you have this, Angel, but we had a clip of Sha-Rock, MC Sha-Rock, making a clip for Vanessa L. Gibson, the Bronx Borough President, saying great things about her. And she is running for Bronx Borough President. I just left one of her Juneteenth events. I'm going right back to another event later this evening. And so I just want to say thank you, Bronx Borough President Vanessa L. Gibson, for allowing me. I asked her after an interview in this studio if I can tag along to see some of the initiatives that she's creating all around the Bronx.
Yeah.
And she said yes. I don't know how I've been keeping up with her since I have a child, but I've been keeping up with the Bronx. And
She's so awesome.
She's doing
She's
some amazing
really
things. She
awesome.
gave your mom, and your mom mentioned it at the lunch, a key to the city.
She did. But even just besides that, I've been watching her movement. I've been watching how she moves with the community. She is awesome. She is really awesome.
So I want to thank you for that endorsement. How many times did you say Andy King? So how many times you going to say the borough president?
You're awesome. Vote for Miss Vanessa L. Gibson.
Nah, we just got to have fun on Crossover TV.
No, because I've been in places with her, and I've watched her, and she's awesome. I like her. She's really good.
So we want to thank you. We want to give you a big salute. Today was her Juneteenth celebration, and we followed her out. And you know, she's giving away prom dresses. I have an initiative, a food drive that I do inside of supportive housing, and it's called Kendra's Crossover Inc. And what we do is that we give food away in supportive housing because we know the struggle. So we know about depression. We know about, you know, mental health, you know, severity in situations where we can't even leave our house. Like, you ever been through that? Anybody been through that? Because I mean, coming from domestic violence, I know what that is when you can't wake up and even try to get out your house. You know, I remember when I moved to that building like 13 years ago, I just wore my robe all over to meetings, to this, to that, because I couldn't even function. I was still trying to get myself together. Gave me a couple weeks there, 2 weeks there. I spoke at a domestic violence event, and then I went back and knocked on all the doors, and I said, if I speak at this event, I need the Lord and Taylor outfits. I need this outfit. Whatever you have, this brand name and this clothing, I found at every kid's size, and I gave those clothes away. And ever since I've been there, I just can't leave there. And I love there because
That's awesome.
that is where God placed me to work. And we have to have missionary work in our lives, everybody.
have to.
That's our fulfillment.
That's why
and if
we're
we
here.
don't take this on, you know, we can go and get a bottle of whatever in the club, put it on ice, but I mean, just think about what you can do in a child's life.
Correct.
So don't put it on ice. Think about what you can do in a child's life, okay? So let's get together. When we reach out to you from organizations, join in.
Yeah.
Whenever you hear me call you, okay, find out. Facts, okay? All right, so once again, now I'm on board. Because they was like, the way they heard me speaking about the Bronx Borough President at the brunch, the women's brunch, they was like, woo, we ready for you for MC Sha-Rock Day. Because I really don't play around. We have work to do. And if we don't take care of this community, that's what it was all about. And, you know, back in the day, you know, it took a village to raise a child. We all said this.
Right.
So now when you come out to the Bronx on MC Sha-Rock Day and you feed the blocks, surrounding blocks, you know, right across from the MC Sha-Rock Day, it's a project.
Yes.
And you guys feed the projects.
Yes.
It's so much food out there. So I wanna salute you. Can we clap? So I want to give a big salute to MC Sha-Rock Day.
Yes,
and I'm looking forward to.
I was like, I don't need. It's the MC Sha-Rock Day organization, because I don't do everything by myself.
Yes.
Because it's a lot of moving parts. So shout out to MC Sha-Rock Day organization and the new people that are coming on board. we gotta. I got a lot of meetings out here. That's why I'm staying out here. Like, cause I live in Atlanta, in ATL, shouted. I live out there, but I'm staying here longer throughout the summer to get some work done and to be more involved with the community out here. Since we are, I just don't want to come up here every year just for MC Sha-Rock Day and that's it. I just want to be more involved. And I was born here. I was born in the Bronx, but. The South Bronx is very instrumental to my mom's life and how because my mother wasn't born here either. She was born in Wilmington, North Carolina. So, but her life started here, which transpired my life. So I owe it to, the community where my mom, grew up at, where she was raised at. So I just want to be out here more and be more involved, just as much as I am in Atlanta and Texas. I grew up in Texas, but so I'm gonna be out here more often, and I'm super excited about the new people that are a part of MC Sha-Rock Day that just came aboard this year, but not for MC Sha-Rock 2025. They're gonna be on board for Sha-Rock Day 2026. So I just can't wait because we got a lot of great things in store for MC Sha-Rock Day 2026. And if you're in Wilmington, North Carolina. We will be having MC Sha-Rock Day in May. We're going to see if it's going to be the same date as this year, but we'll figure that out. I'll come back on Crossover TV and we'll chop it out with y'all.
All right, now before you go, since we're chopping it up, so let's talk about what your mom is doing right now.
Yes.
The Bronx Revolution and the birth of hip hop. That's going down right now.
Yes.
You play.
It's in California, the Bronx Revolution, and what is it called?
The Bronx Revolution of the birth of hip hop.
Yeah.
And the birth of hip hop.
And the birth of hip hop. So she's doing a play out in San Francisco, California, and it's this Friday and Saturday. If y'all in California, it's this Friday and Saturday. With Grandmaster Caz and who else?
Grand Wizard Theodore.
Grand Wizard Theodore.
And one of the B girls.
Yes.
B girl. My Star?
No.
B girl. What's the B girl's name?
I forgot her name. I forgot her name.
Well, there's a B girl in there somewhere, okay?
I forgot her name.
So just know that we have a B girl in there. And
so it's at YBCA Forum. And its address is 701 Mission Street, San Francisco. And this is the Bronx Revolution and the birth of hip hop play. So it's a play of their journey. Grand Wizard Theodore's journey, MC Sha-Rock journey, and Grandmaster Caz. I already say him? Grandmaster Caz.
Grandmaster Caz.
Yes. Yep.
So, I just want you guys to know that we enjoyed you coming up to the studio.
Appreciate you.
2 times.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We had the blessing to have you guys up 2 times. So we just spoke to her mother, MC Sha-Rock, the iconic MC Sha-Rock. She was in her bonnet in bed. She said, hello. But she still look beautiful to me now.
Oh,
all
thank
right.
you.
So
thank
we
you.
want to give you a big shout out and congratulations in advance on the play. I'm super excited. Hopefully, I know Tia, she'll let me get something when finally I can get something from it, that play.
Okay.
I will be able to get it up here on Crossover TV. So lock your dolls.
Yep.
Yes. So we want you to stay tuned. You're going to see some amazing videos. First, you're going to see clips of MC Sha-Rock. So they're going to be a little mix and blend, okay?
Nice.
So MC Sha-Rock. So the Hip Hop Church, if you do not know, you better find out. We're going to be over there. I will be over there getting some clips on the 3rd, okay? So make sure on July 3rd, you head over to the Hip Hop Church. We'll give you the information. Curtis Blow's Drop will give you all of the information for that event on the 3rd. So make sure he's going to do a crazy drop. He's going to be singing, these are the breaks, and he's going to give us the address. Woo! All right, lock your dolls.
Nice.
Lock your dolls. We want to thank you for joining us.
Thank
Tia
you.
the Creator.
Oh, that's
and
sweet.
Tia Evette. I love you, honey.
Thank you. Love
All right,
you
lock
too.
your dolls, everybody. We're going to do a double show today. We will be right back.
Say,
Yo, what's up? Uncle Ralph McDaniels, Video Music Box. We in New York. Big up to Crossover TV. Doing it, still doing it, and continue to be the best in entertainment. Keep it clear.
1, 2, 3. Where we going to?
Hey, I just want to say thank you so much. We're going to look at all this stuff that we're getting. It's coming in. It's being delivered right now. And I want to say thank you to Junior. You're the best. I love you, honey. Thank you so much for your service to the community.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is DMC and a place to be. I know a lot about places to be. June 7th, Gun Hill Park in the Bronx is the place to be. Why? It's the 7th annual Sha-Rock Day. She's an icon and she's my inspiration. It's going to be hosted by Roxanne Shante. June 7th, 2 to 7 p.m. The place to be is Gun Hill Park in the Bronx, where it all started. And I'm talking about hip-hop culture. DMC will be in the place to be. I gotta get on the MIC for Sha-Rock. So the place to be, 2 to 7 p.m. Gun Hill Park in the Bronx for the 7th annual Sha-Rock Day. Let's rock.
It's the joint. We're gonna prove to the world that we're for real. We're gonna prove to everybody we know the real deal. We got golden voices and hearts of steel. Because the 5 MCs, they got to be real. We wanna hear the party people yell Sugar Hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill. Ooh, that's the joint. These words we said we want y'all to hear. We're gonna make a lot of sense. We're gonna make it clear. We're gonna rock this place. We're gonna do some class. We're gonna do.
What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a party up in here. Here we go. Step them in the head. Let's go.
Snap you. Look at the joint that you say you got your own time. Okay. Come on, it's over. Let's put the foot in our own way. Turn it to the building. You know the way the nigga feels. You get the dance on. Look at what you nigga do. You dance on. Yo, pass to your man son. What's going on? Hey, the next time, yo. Johnny, turn around. Let me see you. Fuck with me, the people gonna be something. I'm talking lifetime acting. I don't know the way now. So I can release the best of my destiny. If you down, what? Go pound for pound, hold on what? Toe to toe, go for blow, round and round. I'm wondering, cause I bring the thunder with the rain. Yo, pour the confusion to the brain. Let's go. Let's go. I don't wanna be alone in your arms. Got real smooth, happy to be. Open up, let me in. I'm hungry for your love again. You got the key, for Sha-Rock, give it to me. Love is a house.
I just want to send a shout out to Vanessa Gibson, you know, the Bronx Borough president, you know, for the things that she does for the Bronx, but also the fact that, you know, she made sure, you know, that MC Sha-Rock became the first female and woman MC, or woman in general, to have a key to the Bronx, New York. So, shout out to you, Vanessa Gibson. Good enough.
Woo! Vanessa L. Gibson. MC Sha-Rock Brunch. We love you and we are working for you. Yes, yes, and yes. Over here, yes.
Being of our communities, our residents, and our children and families, empowering our residents to lead healthier and fulfilling lifestyles. And whereas Chris Norwood is the founder and executive director of Health People, an entirely community-delivered chronic disease and AIDS prevention and self-care awareness organization located right here in the Bronx, amplifying the voices of those that live with diabetes. Her exceptional leadership has truly electrified our borough and our city. Whereas Health People's groundbreaking diabetes program has undertaken more proven peer education, delivered diabetes self-management education for those that are on Medicaid and many other assistance programs. Right here in the city of New York, she is truly setting an example for health and wellness and saving lives. Her tireless advocacy has fostered community partnerships with CBOs, faith and clergy leaders, elected officials, health advocates, health professionals, and she is a passionate advocate for diabetes awareness, diabetes education, and most importantly, diabetes prevention. Tirelessly working to address one of the most pressing health challenges facing our borough, our city, and our state. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Vanessa L. Gibson, President of the Borough of the Bronx, do recognize on this day, Thursday, January 9th, 2025, the incredible leadership and compassion and dedication and exemplary leadership of Chris Norwood for all your great work over these decades in the Bronx, now working in the borough of Brooklyn in our great city. We look forward to even more partnerships because truly together we can and will make a profound difference. Absolutely. I thank you so much for your work. Thank you for being a great leader, and we celebrate you with this proclamation from Bronx Borough Hall.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Thank you.
Something from Bronx Borough Hall means very much to me.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if you're aware, Freddie Freire, Bronx Borough Hall, gave us our first.
Oh, okay,
grant to
wonderful,
start.
wonderful.
So, I do appreciate the Bronx Borough president's
Thank
office.
you. Yes, we are so thankful because your work is a reflection of your values and your principles and what's important. And you don't do this for these accolades, you do it for the service because people need leadership, they need education, they need health care, they need to make better informed decisions. If you know better, you do better.
That's
and
correct.
Many of our immigrant communities are vulnerable, are marginalized, they don't speak English as a native language, they don't have access to transportation and healthy food, and they are affected by diabetes every single day. The fact that the Bronx has one of the highest rates of amputations should be a call to action and attention, and truly a state of emergency.
You're right. A
Right?
state of emergency.
We declare that a lot.
Absolutely. You are correct. And I just also want to add that to me, what we do is a total reflection of what people in the Bronx do. It doesn't matter what great ideas the leader has. If the community won't do it and carry it out. And I think in this recognition, you know, the Bronx is always said to be the worst health, but I think it could also be the health leader. Because, no really, because it's people. They've shown over and over again. Our first work, of course, was during the AIDS epidemic with women. Most of the women who came out to be peer educators, when women had AIDS at that time, they had an average year to live. And they came out anyway. They said, whatever time I have left, I want to spend helping other people. And that to me was the first lesson, and I always lived by that lesson, that if you gave people a chance, they would really build up their community. So thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for your work.
Let's get nice and
We'll
close.
take
You
a photo.
want to give it a plaque? Amazing.
Hey, yours truly, Kendra here. We are so live. I am on location at Health People, and it's all about advocacy for diabetes. You know, this is going on way too long. So I just want you to do this. Can you do this with us? Like this, you know what? Just hold on to everything that we say, but I'm going to turn this around for Health People. And I just want you to look at that script. Can you call your politician today, your council member, and tell them, just read this script out, okay? All right. So everybody, you can include your council member's name, and you know, this way you'll be prepared, you'll have it ready. So, dear council member, the diabetes epidemic in the Bronx gets worse and worse to the point our diabetes amputation rate is 60% higher. Did you all know that? In the city. I see families and neighbors struggling with this disease everywhere, including mine. I'm a 29-year diabetic. We are at Health People, and here are some of the, say the title.
Evelyn Rivas, coordinator of the HAP program.
Sonia.
Sonia Zapata, CHW.
Brian Fernandez, CHW, community health worker.
And we can go on and on down the road, down this list, but we have so many peer leaders, and I just want you to know that we urge you to help thousands of people with diabetes stay well by making sure they can have good, effective self-management education. Are you guys education?
Yes.
Are you teaching?
Yes.
Are you training?
Yes. Yes.
Are you making you know you're changing lives?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's very important.
Join us and change lives. So I see folks with walkers and canes in my community. So it starts off with the walker, then it goes to, you know, the wheelchair. Some people have canes, and we have to change this, okay? So I'm urging you right now to help thousands of people with diabetes stay well by making sure they can have good, effective care. DSMP is essential. It is education. It changed my life. You can save, you know, your mothers, your fathers. You can save your grandchildren, your children, your auntie, you know, everybody that you love, your neighbors, you know, your friends. So please, please, please support the End the Diabetes Neglect Speakers Initiative to provide community education for people living with diabetes, especially in low-income neighborhoods. It changes lives and the course of diabetes. Bronx families, we need you to advocate for them and offer this self-management education, which will help so many people we know defeat this disease. All right? So most of you know we got to do this together, okay? So we want to make sure that you reach out to your city council member and tell them about the diabetes epidemic in the Bronx that has gone on way too long, and we have to end the diabetes neglect. What do we have to do, everybody?
End the diabetes neglect.
What do we have to do, everyone?
End the diabetes neglect.
What do we have to do, everyone?
End the diabetes neglect.
So join us today. Take this pledge with us. We can do this. Let your politicians know. Reach out to your council member. You can Google. If you're not sure who your council member is, Google it.
Yeah,
Thank
put
you,
in your
everybody.
zip code.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Health.
I just want to say my name is Chris Rowe, and I am the creator and founder and executive director of the Hip Hop Alliance. And we are out there on a mission trying to secure and protect fair wages and fair royalties and strong health and retirement benefits for all of the hip hop and R&B ecosystem, right? It's a God-centered company. And so it's hiphopalliance.org. Join us. It's free, all right? And I'll hook you up. And these are the breaks. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
Curtis Blow, CrossoverTV.
All
right. Hey, yours truly, Kendra, here with the Hip Hop Church, alongside the Elder Curtis.
Cypress Sounds. What we're doing now is a film production. We're going to tell a story about how we started out together. Disco Twins, Curtis Blow, and Cypher Sounds since 1974.
I love it. Crossover TV.
Right.
I'm gonna get y'all all
14
up.
years old.
I'm gonna get y'all all up in it. So can y'all all say something Crossover TV? I just need a
We're
drop.
gonna be chilling out on Crossover TV.
Crossover
Curtis
TV.
Blow, Cypher Sounds.
We're
My
just
man
Disco
Dave.
Twins.
My man Dave's on the side. I don't know why.
We love Crossover TV.
I love you.
We love Crossover TV.
What's up? It's your girl Candy C. LaRock. I'm in the hip hop church and I just got my flowers. But I want to give a special, very special shout out to Crossover TV. Crossover TV is in the building. And I'm so glad about it. Peace.
And, you know, I hope we can still stay at Gun Hill. It's getting bigger every year.
Yeah.
Seventh annual.
And the reason why, and so many times we could have gotten arenas, you know, I didn't want that because I like the intimacy, the closeness, you know, of everybody getting together.
Did it feel like back? It's like back in the day,
Yes,
like when
ma'am.
people
Yes,
start.
ma'am.
Because if you look right across, you know, you have, you know, it's not Marcy Projects, but you have like, you know, some houses there that that I'm
But
not
a
sure
safe
of the-
environment.
What is the name of that one?
It's Gun Hill Projects.
Well, okay.
It's right close to T Connection, right down the block.
Right down the block.
Yeah, it's synonymous. Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Look at
Right
that.
next to T Connection.
But it feels familiar, right? Like
absolutely.
And you know the thing is, nothing is gonna happen over there. You could try it if you want. Now they got black spades coming through.
Oh, that's their
They
crew.
got all kind of people.
Well, I
coming
have
through to
black
make
spades, right, as my security. you know,
Yeah, the black spades were there the first one.
And it was there last year too.
Last year too, right?
Yeah,
So-
and make sure that, you know, everybody that come through that's supposed to, like we had
crowd control,
you know, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, just, you know, it's just an awesome feeling, you know, to know that the community is behind, you know, this event 100% because they want it to happen every year.
Yeah.
They want to be able to come out, you know, and so they do everything they can
It's so much
to protect
stuff out
it.
there.
Yeah.
So, but I want it to be even more stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, me
not,
too.
Not only do I just want to take something
You
back
too.
to my supporters.
We too.
No, I think that you like Guns Down, Life Up. Like I told them, come out to my drive. Take
They
some
be
things
out there.
back.
They be out there.
They be out there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I was with them the other day because
Yeah.
I went to testify to speak at the borough president's event.
Okay.
You know, for Disability Council. You know, it's a lot of things that we
you're
out here
involved
doing,
in,
and I think we just don't realize how we
coexisting
brush and-
together.
We
You
come
make it
together,
to-
right?
absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
So you guys know what it's like out there. A lot of you are doing a lot of this. A lot of you say, "Well, I can't do but only so much, girl. But I could do this."
Right.
So some of you just might be able to I'll cash app you something, girl. And
the best feeling. Oh, give my cash
when y'all
app.
done
The
talking
best feeling is when you can give back to your community, but you're not asking for nothing back.
Yes.
And you could go home at night and sleep and say, "Look, I did what I was supposed to do."
Yeah.
That is the best feeling. My daughter and I like. It's like when we get those gifts coming in, we don't want to take nothing back. We want to give it out to everybody.
Yeah.
You know
When I
what
have my drive, I give it all out.
Yeah.
We give it all out, and we don't worry about it because.
But we have a cash app.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
but you
gonna give all the
you need money
information.
to give out. You know, you need money to raise funds. You
Yes.
still get donations,
Yes.
but you still have to buy. Like for my drive, I had to get hot dogs because we got a holiday coming up. So I said every family should have beef hot dogs.
Right.
Not no chicken hot dogs, but the beef ones.
Understood.
That you know, that's the one we you know. Now go ahead, give out that phone number.
Yeah.
Tell
So-
people how to get involved. Give out the phone number.
So with MC Sha-Rock Day, it is a free event, but the things that are there are not free. So when it comes to the food, MC Sha-Rock Day organization, we have to pay for the food, but y'all get to eat for free. We also have headliners now. The last 3 years, we've been having headliners, celebrity hosts, and celebrity artists.
Look, Rod Digger was for the last two, for the first two, the third and the fourth
right
year.
now is Grammy Award winner Roxanne Shante.
Yeah.
And
we've had 2 years in a row.
Yeah, this is
right.
second year.
Correct. And we simply ask for donations because all this stuff has to be paid for. Like, everything's free for y'all, but nobody's doing it for free.
Exactly.
So-
Not everybody.